Most Americans take pride in the Constitution that established our system of self-government, but in 1787 the men called framers, who crafted it at the Constitutional Convention, weren't at all certain about the decisions they were making. They debated heatedly, each predicting the frightful results of the other's ideas. Then they negotiated, hoping that their compromises would head off disaster and provide stable ways to govern their new country. In some cases, though, the structures of our government, the parts that the framers hardwired into the Constitution, can cause havoc in real life. Some of the crises we've faced since 1787 have resulted from, or were helped along by, limitations, ambiguities, and flatly bad ideas in the Constitution. It might be appealing to believe that because the Constitution and our country have survived this long, they'll always do so. But the framers were not so confident. Perhaps you shouldn't be, either. What is a constitution? Why have one? A constitution is an agreement that describes how an organization is governed. It is different from a collection of laws. The purpose of a constitution is to determine who makes the laws, how those decision-makers are chosen, how long they serve, and what powers they have. Constitutions can be broad outlines or detailed rules about how to make laws. They can emerge through discussion or by force. Almost all countries, except Britain, New Zealand, and Israel, have written constitutions. So do all 50 states, Puerto Rico, most American Indian nations, and many organizations, including civic groups, clubs, and schools. Regardless of how it is developed and what it contains, a constitution is intended to help a group of people accept leadership and reduce friction. That's the idea, at any rate. From independence to a constitutional convention. In the Declaration of Independence, issued on July 4, 1776, the 13 United States of America pronounced themselves
free and independent states, with full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. The Declaration of Independence.
But their independence was about the only thing these states could agree on. The word united isn't capitalized in United States in some versions of the Declaration. The term was merely a vague and not very accurate description. The states were free and independent not only from Britain, but also from each other. 13 disjointed mini-republics were strung along the Atlantic seaboard, not really part of a cohesive country under a single government. Each state had its own political system, money, and constitution. The people living in these states did not think of themselves as Americans.
Virginia, sir, is my country. Thomas Jefferson. Massachusetts is our country. John Adams.
Without a king to order them around, the states had to figure out how to get along with each other and how to reach decisions everyone would abide by, even when some states objected to them. America's first president. The Articles of Confederation established the office of the presidency, with each appointed executive serving 1 year. So America's first president was not George Washington, but John Hanson, a public official and revolutionary from Maryland. As explained at the one and only Presidential Museum in Williamsfield, Ohio, Washington was our 9th. However, not one of the first 8 presidents had any real power.